Alright, so we're gonna finish off this pacifist. I think it was about a 1 second delay commentary, so I'll try not to react too much to what's going on. Well, in the last video I mentioned that both Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd have side effects on the spot, and Gear 2nd, if he uses it for extended periods of time, he actually can't move. Like, his body will just basically kind of give up on him because he's used up so much energy. It can also shorten his lifespan, but at the present moment we don't know because of his the way he uses it now. He can just activate it on a certain body part, so that might have gotten rid of that side effect since it's not on his whole body like it shows in the game.
So you can either do like whole body or just one body part?
Yeah, but for the first, until the time skip, it's always full body.
That's cool.
But, Gear 3rd side effect, we do believe, we haven't seen it in so long that most of the fan base is kind of in agreement that we believe it's no longer there. When he first uses Gear 3rd, as I explained before, he blows air into his bones and it significantly increases the size of certain body parts. And when he would blow out all the air, it would shrink him down to the size of a child. That side effect is still present in this game, but not really in the manga or anime. So we're at the end of the fight with Pacifista now. He shoots like 10,000 lasers. And so this is kind of where you see what I was talking about before with the Gear 2nd only on one body part. You can see right there he's activated it only on his arm. And this is what really happens in the manga and not in the anime. They messed it up, but in the manga he only activates it on his fist and one-shots Pacifista. It's not really like a boss fight like they did in this game. Like, he just nails it with Jet Pistol and destroys it. And now Zoro and Sanji have arrived on the scene. But another pacifist is coming down from literally nowhere. To Zoro putting all his 3 swords out. Sanji's starting to activate Diable Jambe. And now they tag team this Pacifista, and it's basically dead. That also happens in both the manga and anime. And Dylan got an A.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. For his first time playing.
Yeah. Switch to cutscene.
So Luffy sees his mentor up there, Rayleigh, who is also known as the first mate of the Pirate King, Gold Digger. And this is basically the part where Luffy thanks him for training and all that, and he says that he's going to become the Pirate King.
Pirate King, yay! To be continued. That's a nice touch.
Yeah. Makes it really seem episodic.
Yeah.
And suddenly we go back 2 years prior to the events at Sebodi, which we'll get to in quite a bit. We have a lot to get to first. But I don't know what they're saying here because this is kind of like dialogue created just for the game. But I do know that this is going to be basically, they just got Brooke to join the crew. So they're kind of explaining to Brooke and maybe some members like Frankie who don't know the whole story, how they met each other and what happened before each individual joined. So we'll kind of let them talk it out here. 骸骨だから胸ないんですけど。やっぱ面白えなお前。ああ、そういえば
Pose.
Explosion.
Thanks, Uncle Bay.
No problem, Frankie.
Then he does the pose.
と私たちにはできない鍛え方よ。人として。
He's super excited.
I'm gonna get Michael Bay to do the pirates for my wedding, and get John Madden to narrate it. Well, you see, this is the dolphin that can draw on the screen, and this is his wife. And from what I heard, she can play the game real good. That experience will come in handy in the long run.
You sick freak. And there's Sanji wanting to tap that.
Luffy, you're like, no, I'm tapping that.
No.
It's just the facial expressions.
Now we're going back to the very beginning of the One Piece series. Well, not the very beginning, but the first major arc, so to speak, is the Orange Town, aka the Buggy arc. Kind of explain how Goldie Roger was executed, and he started a whole new pirate era. They introduce you to Luffy, and they basically recap the very beginning where he goes and gets Zoro. There he
Off
is.
screen.
He gets Zoro off screen because there's not much they really could have done. It would have been kind of like a pointless boss fight. Axe Hand Morgan really isn't a major villain.
And Kobe and the other guy aren't really that important.
They are as the story goes on, but
Not right now.
the fact this is the first game. They're not first game important status.
Mm-hmm.
So the main story starts off with Luffy in the mouth of the bird. And they shoot a cannon that said bird while Nami runs away with a map, being chased by generic pirates.
Wipe out. I forgot what she says here. Well, I know she like sets him up.
She I want to say she says that that's her captain.
Yes, and they all attack him.
Yeah, he's all like, what? Or Nami?
Feels like so long since I've seen this part. Like in the anime.
It's been a long time since I've watched it myself.
The Buggy arc was pretty entertaining. It was actually the first part where I went, hey, One Piece is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then the Arlong arc came along, and I'm like, yeah, this series is pretty great.
And Mars 7 comes along and I'm like, this is one of the best.
One Piece has a really big following, so it's gotta be good.
Yeah. In fact, I believe for this past week, last week, it was ranked first place yet again in Shonen Jump. But sometimes you can get knocked down like that, and it will happen to jail, and they won't affect your beat score. I consider that a complete total stroke of luck.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens to me too. But, you know, I really feel relieved when it happens. And there's his first 300 enemies. And this game is a coin system. And it's really weird because there's no method to it. You just play the game and get coins. And for every 150 beat score, you get a special coin or maybe even a chance of getting a rare coin. And there's bronze, silver, and gold. Typically for your difficulties, on easy you'll get mostly bronze, the occasional silver, and I got 1 gold for beating Aokiji at the end of the game. But The best way I found so far to really get coins is to set up online matches, because you might get lucky, and even if your character is low level, you'll find someone playing on hard, and they'll have like a maxed out character, and they just wave everything, and you get all the XP and all the coins for it. And that's how I've gotten some of the more rare coins myself.
More pirate something.
Jalen's Beat Score was defeated by cannonballs. That's one of the best ways the AI will destroy your streak.
Getting hit by random projectiles.
Yeah. I mean, you can block them, but you know, at this point in the game, this is where I think I told Jalen that he needs to activate. He switches R1 attack to the number 1, which I think they're about to bring the tutorial in for. Yep.
Take the chick.
Oh, Fusen. So he sends the buggy ball straight back. And I was like, whoa.
Jalen now looking through all the moves.
Luffy is the only character I do believe that has multiple R1 moves. Everyone else just has one.
Yeah, I haven't found any other R1 moves with any of the other characters either.
It's interesting to note that the actual first level, this one, of Kaisuke Muso isn't even the Muso stage, it's the action stage, which involves fighting enemies, quick time events, and I guess you could call it platforming. Platforming in the form of quick time events.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
It adds a lot of variety to the gameplay, but at some point it's just like you don't want to do it. And they give it, it's probably a good half the stages are action. Which, I mean, I wouldn't be upset if they kept it for the sequel, but maybe just kind of
Tone it
down a bit.
Yeah, for a first game, it's actually really, really good. One of the better Muso games.
I mean, I've played a good bit of Muso games. I would definitely say this is in my top 5, if not number 1.
And the combat is probably one of the best in the Muso games.
Yeah. But next we'll keep working on the buggy stage.